My purpose in life is to positively affect people. That has been greater than actually just making music and singing, which is a gift that I think and a talent that I have naturally. But my greater gift is to positively influence people, and I see the way that my role as an artist has put me in positions to be a vessel to interact with people on a positive level. And I find that constantly keeps happening for me, where I run into good people, or like I help someone in some way, somebody shares something very private with me and I offer them some insight, and that blessing goes both ways. So I feel like it's just an exchange of positive energy, to be a light, to be something good in this world where there's sometimes not so many instances you see, especially in entertainment industries. I just want to be light. I just want to be something positive that people can look to.
It's that and Hollywood or film is the most cutthroat industries there are. So what are your coping mechanisms when you go through the industry politics?
You can't take anything personally. Politics is the word. Politics is the word. And it's just the truth. You can't take other people's ignorance or conformities or rules that they live by to determine how you view yourself. If that was the case, I would have been broken a long time ago. It's very, very important to do the work. Sure, I get bad days. Sure, you hear things that I hear things that I'm like, how could somebody be so cruel? How could somebody say that? That's not fair. And sure, I see injustice happening to other people and to myself all the time. But what would that have meant for people like Bob Marley or Martin Luther King if they allowed what other people thought and said and did to them to stop them from their greater purpose? And you have to step out on fear. Like, that is what it is. You step out on fear, on it. Not like with it, but on it. And faith. You have to step out on faith and just be like, hey, whatever's for me is for me. So, and I truly believe in that. I truly, truly believe in that.
Balancing personal life, family, relationships, music, business, touring. How does that work out?
It's difficult, if you look at life or your energy or yourself as like 100% pie, wherever you give your greatest percentage, there's going to be a smaller percentage given to something else. But what I think the greatest thing that you can do is have a balance of knowing when to push and pull and give and take, and having people and support systems around you in your relationships, in your working relationships, that understand that it's ebb and flow and it is give and take. Fortunately, I'm in a really good place right now where I have people who support and love me and understand what this requires of me, and it's give and take just as a human, not even as an artist or an entertainer. In your life, you have to figure out balance. Whether you're a teacher and you're a mom, or you've got kids at school and at home, whatever it is, a doctor, whatever it is that you do, it requires balance. And fortunately, I feel like now I've come into a place where I'm more comfortable within myself, that I can now balance the types of energy and the types of relationships I want in my life, and those are only ones that are healthy for me.
You've always been kind of like projecting, and the way I see it is like you give out positive energy. People, they gain a lot of energy, knowledge from you as well. But from you, does that start from your own mother?
It definitely starts from my mom. My mom she's such a wise woman. Always, my mom was a mom and a wife at a very young age back in the Caribbean. That's what they did. And I feel like she's always had an old soul, and she's always told me that way. Her and I are very connected emotionally, spiritually, even when we're not together. So I do feel like I inherited that from my mom, that old soul, young woman, old soul. And everything in my life, I've really just been blessed to be able to tap in and know that it's not just coincidence, the things that I've been able to learn and experience and see from a very young age. And I've always had that sense of maturity, especially emotional maturity. I've had a sense of emotional maturity from a very, very young age, and I think that that's one of the greatest tools I think any adult can give themselves, even if you develop it later in life, is emotional security and emotional development, because that allows you to interact with people, that allows you to cope with life. Life is an emotional ride. So I definitely get it from my mom, for sure. And to say that now, being at this place in my life, that's what my new album is about, and it's called Awake, because I feel like that is the message that I have to spread right now. That is the message I live. Those are the words I live by: being present, being awake, being conscious, being here, appreciative, thankful, grateful, being positive, being a light.